of sickness. I mean, if 5, 10, in this case 16 people are sick, then I think there's obvious cause to questions of why so many sick with one contained unit. And if there's that many sick, there's got to be some obvious signs and indications to prove that. So there will be some investigation, and those will be ongoing until the evidence is sufficient to make a conclusion.
What's the possible ramifications of if they find out they weren't sick and this was a job accident?
Yeah. Well, that will be contained within the collective agreement, and there are appropriate channels to go through to determine what type of price needs to be paid for this type of behavior, and it's going to be up to probably negotiations and decisions from lawyers that can interpret collective agreements to determine what that appropriate price is to be paid.
So that's a fine to the union?
It could be, I'm sure. I don't think that it will go beyond that, and realistically this is costing taxpayers $6,000, and if this were to go on, how much more would it cost us? And we need to keep that in mind in terms of framing any type of reconciliatory action.
And this is your first day on the job, right?
This is the first day on the job.
And your job is?
I'm the chair of finance for the city of Fredericton.
So you're sure it's going to cost $6,000 a day?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how much today's action cost. It was over $6,000, and that's in excess of what typical earnings would have been.
What was your reaction when you heard about this morning?
Well, I was very disappointed. I mean, we have our political differences. We do in council, and we do amongst the perspectives of people and staff, and we try to reach compromises at council. And today, I think we saw a blatant disregard for the taxpayer, and I think that we need to be cognizant of this going forward. We're going to be entering negotiations and binding arbitration with the group under question right now, and I think that this frames a good context around the requests and demands that might be coming forward. So there are important things to look at in this situation and important precedents to be set here.
What's the plan tomorrow if this amount of people call in sick again? Is the city going to be protected? Do you have enough people to be able to call in?
Right now we didn't have a problem filling the roles today to suffice our public safety needs. That being said, on an ongoing basis, it is of concern, and we do need to address this quickly and make sure that this does stop. We need to be sure that the employees of the city of Fredericton, in this case the members of the fire department who are choosing not to come to work, if they are not sick, again that is a question that's out there, if they choose not to come into work, we need to make sure that there's appropriate reconciliatory actions that can be taken so that this doesn't go on.